Kivu, his 14th game in charge of Serie A. What a fantastic performance against the Torino that I was expecting a lot more from under Marco Baroni. Thuram got 2 goals. Lautaro scored last year. Big problem. Thuram and Lautaro not always on at the same time. Sucic looked fantastic. What a debut from Sucic with his assist, but also the way he was winning the ball back in the midfield. And then Boni, 5 minutes onto his debut, scored a goal. You must be happy.
I'm ecstatic. It's a great start, but 5 goals doesn't mean anything.
Don't be too
in the
happy.
first game. Yeah, in the first game, there's a lot to have to play
But
for.
they looked hungry. They looked...
Well, what I can say is you can see Kivu's identity or hand in this game in terms of being aggressive to win the ball back, in terms of the press higher up the pitch, and also in the style of play to be a little more vertical, a little bit more direct. Inter have the same team. In fact, we added, because our problem, everybody says, the age. But we made it through to all the competitions with the team that we had. Well, our problem was that we didn't have a striker off the bench. And now we have Boni, we have Pio Esposito. Now in the midfield, we also added some muscle, some speed, back up to Dumfries, with Henrique. Defensively, we need to make, I think, one more addition. That's the biggest thing. If I had to choose, I would have loved Inter to have been able to go after Leone, close on Leone, and not have to worry about Lookman.